Welcome to my digital essay. My name is Nicole and I have chosen topic 4. This talks about social networking through blogging, instant messaging and short message services, which enables children to communicate with friends quickly, effectively and presumably with confidence. I'm going to be discussing the inherent dangers associated with social networking and how schools can address these effectively. Information and communications technology and the use of social networking has effectively opened up a world for children where it is easier to communicate with friends through instant messenger, blogging and photo sharing in a world that seamlessly never sleeps. With these quick and instant forms of communication, the younger generation is exposed to the internet continually with no downtime due to constant Facebook updates, tweets and Instagram posts. Instant Messenger is effective and simple where friends can presumably share information and photos with confidence. Although they may be unaware, it has also opened up a pathway for predators and cyberbullies to hide behind profiles and lure in their prey. Cyberbullies and predators are able to find a way to speak to subsequent victims through sharing common interests by profile stalking and grooming. It is important that schools, teachers, parents and communities are aware of these dangers and are able to put up safety nets to protect all students from these attacks. Schools need to also educate students of the online dangers so they are able to navigate the internet safely and with confidence. Schools also need to monitor the websites that students are accessing and providing safety barriers where needed. It is essential that all students are aware when their privacy and safety are compromised and are able to discuss these concerns with a trusted teacher or parent. The ACMA discovered in a report that social networking took up 64% of total time spent on the internet of children aged 8 to 17 years. This is astounding, with the internet more readily available on phones, tablets and computers. Since 2008, internet usage rates have jumped 17%. In a world that is so internet savvy, it is now seen as a way of life. Some 2-year-old children even have their own Facebook pages, which are obviously manned by their parents. Even this is a showing of the times, how they have changed since the late 1980s, where it was all about how much time you could spend outside making a go-kart or working out in the garden, not how many likes you could get on Facebook. The Oxford University Dictionary describes social networking as the use of websites to interact with others or to find people with similar interests. Social networking provides an opportunity for students to develop a closer relationship with other peers, where they are able to build social skills, confidence, and develop an element of self-esteem. Communication in the 21st century has become quicker and instant, where students are encouraged by peer pressure to succumb to the latest trends. The VCAA has used a whole domain to describe the relationship between ICT and design and creativity, while the use of ICT can be used positively to build on previous knowledge and current ideas. The growing movement with social networking and instant messaging is creating students that have difficulty differentiating between the technological world and reality. Sephoria explains the growing trend with 5 new Facebook profiles created every second, seamlessly with only an email address. Social networking has blown out exponentially, with the creators of these social networking pages now billionaires at a relatively young age. Instant messaging rates have exploded in the last 5 years, with Curtis describing this as a global trend that is rapidly growing. Text messaging rates have slowed down, with applications such as WhatsApp, Viber and Facebook Messenger taking precedent over conventional methods. Communication is a way of life where everything is dependent, relationships are built, feelings are shown and confidence is developed. With instant messaging globalisation, SMS rates have hit rock bottom, with most people preferring to instant message or IM. Although IM is considered an informal means of communication, it is renowned for its performance and effectiveness. The emerging use of technology in our society has evolved into people oversharing on the internet, so cyberbullying and potential grooming of victims could happen anywhere. Cyberbullying is one of the major concerns, with a high number of students being online continuously. The National Children's and Youth Law Centre describes cyberbullying as a crime and recommends keeping your profiles private so that people cannot see what you are doing or who your friends are. Cyberbullying is a sensitive issue where students need to be upfront with trusted adults about the bullying that may be happening to them. Once students are in the cyberbullying vicious cycle, they tend to be stuck, being ganged up on by various attackers and not having a means of escape. Students need to be aware of the cyberbullying when it is happening to them. It is then the student's responsibility to encourage this to stop by discussing the issue with a trusted adult or teacher who will be able to take control of the situation. Cyberbullying in the community has been linked to high levels of decreased self-esteem and confidence, as well as increased teen suicide rates. Sharif discusses a code of silence and sense of entitlement of the victim by the perpetrator. If an observer may rat out the bully, the perpetrator may threaten them that they will become the next victim. It is vital that parents are aware of these subsequent dangers that are now essentially in our households. Once a student has disclosed cyberbullying to an adult, it is the role of the parent or teacher to bring the bullying to an end, whether it be involving higher authorities or relevant departments. It is the job of the school to reduce cyberbullying through notifying and teaching students how to leave a positive digital footprint. The school's role is to essentially be an advisor in the issue and try to resolve it using cyberbullying methods. The AITSL also encourages teachers in a focus area of the teaching standards. Standard 4.5 relates to the use of ICT in the classroom, which needs to be used safely, responsibly and ethically. This also gives teachers the responsibility to monitor students as they are on the internet at school and ensuring they are using it appropriately. While the students, parents, teachers and schools are all responsible in dealing with cyberbullying at its roots, the communities affected also are accountable for informing and reporting on current issues and working with affiliations to prevent the occurrence of these ultimate crimes brought about by a new wave of technology. The ECA's Code of Ethics describes the job of the educators and teachers where the children's safety and well-being is paramount, and taking action in the face of unethical behaviour is their responsibility, whether that be teasing in the playground or disclosed cyberbullying by a student. The use of ICT and social networking has made it easier to communicate with peers effectively and presumably with confidence. Some students have also become victims of cyberbullying where they subsequently seem stuck in a bullying cycle they can't escape from. It is the role of the community to try and reduce the prevalence of these attacks through the development of knowledge and encouraging a positive experience in ICT. The role of the school and teacher is to develop strategies to help students leave a positive mark on the technological world in which we now reside. It is the job of the parents to monitor and observe the children's behaviour on the internet and be the trusting person to turn to when they get into trouble. Communication is now a way of life through messenger and social networking. Students need to be aware when they feel threatened and are able to pass these messages on to trusted adults in their lives. The dangers of social networking have become increasingly prevalent in our society, where it is harder to spot the predators within 1.2 billion Facebook profiles that are currently online. Social networking is the key to the future and a way of life for most of society, where everybody's digital footprint is traceable. Thank you for listening to my digital essay. The references below are the references I have used in my essay. Thank you.